Good morning, guys. Welcome back. I'm gonna start breakfast here, and I'm gonna show you how to make sausage pancakes together. I started doing this back a couple months ago. My kids absolutely love them. You get the ones at like Walmart and different places that are like the sausage pancake on a stick. To me, they're expensive. I've bought them a few times, but I just don't like those prices, and probably now they're even higher. So one morning I was just in here experimenting, and I thought I'll make my own. These are not on a stick, they're not long, they are just regular. Let me show you here. I started out using these here because they're fully cooked, and you literally just have to warm them up on the griddle or in the microwave and then do it. If you use, give me just a second here to get my sausage here. If you use the kind of sausage that is extremely greasy, it's probably not going to work as good because like I have the Tennessee Pride and they cook out a lot more grease. So I haven't tried it with them because I think they would probably fall apart and just make a mess. But these here are the Dean's Country sausage patties, and they cook out like no grease. So let me get my stuff set up. I'm going to use this pancake mix. You can use any kind, your own even. You just make it up by the directions on the bag, and then we'll get started. So right now I've got my sausage on the griddle. I only cook about 3 at a time because it's easier to pour the pancake mix onto. So I've got about 3 cups of the pancake mix here. Pouring it into my bowl. Gotta get some water. I'm just going to add my water into this. Whisk it up. You don't want it to get too thin because when you're pouring it onto the sausage, it will just kind of run off if it gets too thin. It's a little too thick right now, so that's why I'm just kind of stirring it around until I can get it to where I can work with it. Add a little more water. Just add a little at a time and work with it until it gets the right consistency. You probably see me slinging it out of the bowl. That's normal. For me, it is. Maybe I should have put my apron on this morning. Okay, it's getting there now. Just a little bit thinner. This is a good clean meal also. I mean, instead of just making like the pancakes with the syrup all over it, my kids still do like to put syrup on them, or even put it in a bowl and just dip them into them like dippers, since it's all together. Or if they don't want syrup at all, I usually eat mine without syrup, and it would be something for a like clean on-the-go meal that you're not going to get messy with. Okay, it's now about the right see if I can show you any of it without pouring it out. Okay, so we're going to take the pancake mix. We're going to pour it right on top, slowly, just right on the top of it, so it runs off just a little on the sides. You don't want to overdo it because then it's hard to turn. You let that cook just for a few minutes. It'll start getting little bubbles on top, just like it does with a regular pancake when you're cooking it just by itself, bubbling up, just enough so that you can flip it over. Okay, guys, I'm not sure if you can see that, where it's starting to bubble there and get the little holes in it. You definitely want to make sure that it's been on long enough, because when you go to flip it, I've had them tear on me if you don't leave them long enough. So we're going to hope that this works when we flip it. If it tears apart, they'll still be eaten, so it's no big worry. So just make sure that you are seeing the holes in it. Okay. See, this one here is wanting to tear, so I'm going to wait a second for it. My griddle's wanting to stick a little this morning. Okay, I'll show you here how it's brown. Maybe I will. There you go. And now we are going to, I know it's awkward the way that I'm having to hold it and stuff, but I finally ordered a tripod last night, so hopefully it'll be here in a few days. But whenever you turn it over, you pour just a little more on top to cover that sausage. Not a whole lot, just enough to cover it. And then we will wait for that to start doing the same as the other side did, and then we'll check them. Okay, this is what they're looking like after they've been flipped a couple of times. The kids absolutely love them. It's like a new little treat for them, so they're really good. You just, like I said, want to make sure that you leave them long enough on both sides. That way that they don't completely fall apart when you go to flip them. And I will finish these up, and I will show you here in just a second. Okay, guys, that is it. There it is, all together. I cut one apart to show you the inside. Sausage pancake combo. All right, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.